Hello everyone. Hope so you are safe at home. Now today I'll teach you lesson number 2. It's raining. It's on the page number 11. In this chapter we are going to learn how it rains. In second standard we have already learned about the evaporation. In this lesson again they had explained you. So I'll read and explain you. Drip drop, drip drop falls the rain. It wets the land, it makes puddles on the ground. Do you know how water gets up in the sky? Do you know how the water comes back to the earth as a rain? Let's know all about this. The sun is very hot, it warms the earth. The heat of the sun changes water into water vapor. There is always water vapor in the air. We can't see it. We can see it only when it changes back into water drops. Now, what they are trying to explain that we'll do one small experiment over here. With the help of that, you'll come to know what is evaporation. That now, what you have to do, take a. Have you ever seen that when we heat some water, cover it with vessel? What will happen when you will remove the cover? You will see a small drop of the water. The air we breathe out is warm. The air which we breathe out, that is warm. Now example they had given. There is water vapor in it. The water vapor in our breath heats the cold air outside. It changes into liquid drop of water. We can see these drops if the day is quite cold. In winters, have you noticed when you do this way, you will find that smoke sort of coming out. They are talking about that. The picture is also given over there. They look like a little cloud coming out of our mouth. What you feel? Like a small cloud is coming out of the mouth. Now second example they had given. When we heat water in a kettle, the water changes into steam. If you have to do one experiment over here. Take a little water in a vessel, heat it. If you keep in a kettle, what will happen? From that hole you will find जो हम भाप बोलते हैं, that steam. In English we call it steam. That will come out. And what happens? The steam weight is light. So where it reaches? It reaches to the top. Now it hits the cold air out. It changes into liquid drop of water. We can see this a little drop dancing near the spout like an angry cloud. Thus we know that there is a water vapor in the air all the time, though we can't see it. The heat of the sun changes water into water vapor. The warm air carries a lighter and lighter into the sky. High up in the sky, the air is very cold. When the water vapors melt the cold air, it turns into little drop of water. We can see this little drop floating in the sky as clouds. Sometimes these floating drops of water passes through very cold regions. Then they get together and become bigger. When they are quite bigger and heavy, the air cannot hold them. They begin to fall down to the earth as rain. Sometimes it is too cold up there that all little drops in the cloud get frozen. Then they all fall on the earth as hail or snow. Thus, we can see that when it rains, hails or snow, the sky in fact returns to the earth in the same water it had taken up as water vapor. Now in second standard we have already learned about evaporation. On page number 13 they had given a picture. The picture is of a river. What happens? Sunlight comes, water vapor rises, it turns to the cloud, and when clouds get heavy it rains. But when it's in the cold region, what happens? The snowfall comes. This way they had explained us how it rains. On page number 14, how it rains, they had given some points. Read the sentence in the box and write them in a correct order. Now through this lesson you had understood what is steam and how it rains. Now on page number 14 we have put right or wrong, and you have second question, you have to points are been given, you have to write in a order. In next video I'll explain you about that. Now I want you to read this poem again, and in notebook you have to write difficult words that are been given below in yellow color. Thank you.